Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass.
Welcome, everyone. We have anyone in? I can't see if we have anyone.
Yes, we do.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to the spiritual show that flows on Tuesday morning, the best place to be, where you'll get downloads and activated and elevated by me, Claudine, elevated by Claudine, Julie, Love Warriors. And we are here this morning to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Everything quantum. Playing with my hair here.
And it is Mardi Gras for those who like to party. I'm just saying.
She said that to me. This is like the fourth time I've heard her say that this morning.
It's Mardi Gras, but I'm saying it to them, not you.
I know. She loves it, you guys.
Purple, green, and gold. Those are fun colors, and I love them. And that's Mardi Gras for you. No, I'm not talking about New Orleans Mardi Gras where you get beads.
The only thing I know about Mardi Gras is you show your titties and you get some beads.
And I've never been to New Orleans. I've loved it. I guess because I've the Count of Monte Cristo is about carnival, part of it is, and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Yeah. I gotta give her a hard time, you guys. We have a lot of fun. Trust me, we have a good time. Over here. But yeah, so I want to say, like I just said, happy Monday, happy Tuesday. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. I keep saying, I said Monday like 3 times already this morning.
The other thing that the name is Fat Tuesday. So
Fat Tuesday. Okay. All right. What I like is that it is the 1st of February, and I love February because February is the month of love. So. And we are love, and I am love, and that's what I love about February. It's all pink and red and white, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed February so much, and Valentine's. It was always my favorite holiday as a child. I loved it so much that I actually got married on it. So.
And what were the colors? What was the color scheme?
What was the color scheme? Oh, we just went to the Justice of the Peace.
Oh, okay.
I don't. No, we were buying a home at the time. We took our money and we went and bought a home. We went to the Justice of the Peace with my 3 children and a couple of family members, and that's what we did. But we did go to a Louisiana like Mardi Gras restaurant afterwards.
Cool.
Okay. The Papadoos.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
That's where we had a little reception for us. So that's funny. Their food was great, by the way.
Yeah, they do have good.
Yeah, they do have good food. But yeah, so I'm really excited about it being February, and I hope you guys are too. Look, I'm getting hearts on here. Yay! It is my month for sure. Victor's in
one of her months.
Yeah, one of my months. I do really enjoy December too.
And June,
of course, because June is summer and the solstice and all that stuff. Okay, you guys. What do we want to talk about today? I've got a few things I have on my that I've written down throughout the week. Here's my notes, you guys. You guys are gonna laugh. Like, I'm really bad. Like, I just give me a piece of paper, I gotta write it down. Give me a piece of paper, I gotta write it down. But again, like I was telling Julie this morning, I get pulled in so many directions all day long, and that's the way I keep my notes for us. So we have stuff to talk about on Tuesday mornings and Monday nights, because I do go live, you guys, 2 days a week. I get 4 hours of counseling for free, okay? For free. I normally charge anywhere from $125 to $150 an hour for this kind of counseling. So this is a great place for people who are smart and come and join us. Join me on Monday nights and then on Tuesday mornings. And and we are a show. We do not do readings And I kind of wanted to go over that. That was one of my notes I wrote because we get quite a few people that chime in here and they want a reading, which is because they're used to Julie doing readings. She's a psychic and she normally like 10 hours a week is doing readings besides this particular show, you guys. So this is a show where you get 2 hours of free counseling, and it's quantum counseling, health and wellness counseling. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. And if anyone comes in here and asks us for a reading, and if any of you guys want to feel this is not Julie's not doing readings today, go ahead, put that in there. Connect with the person while we're doing the show. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there. I think,
And yeah, there was a school shooting in Sweden today.
oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
The shooter killed himself, 2 dead and 3 critically shot.
It's a good thing he shot himself. These demons are getting crazy, you guys. I just want to, we got to say a prayer for these people who take, are choosing to be the victims of these horrible demons that are out there. So it's all rising, you guys, to the surface. We are in a war. That's what I talk about all the time. I probably sound like a broken record to you guys, but this is a war, very much a war. War's not fair. War is terrible. People die in horrendous ways in wars. And that's what we're seeing. So soldier up, armor up, and make sure that you are shielding yourself all the time. It's very, very vital right now. We've got a lot of different type of spirits running out there, you guys. We've got walk-ins. Once their body dies out, a walk-in only it's got 48 hours to find a new host. Don't let that be you.
Right.
Because it can. It doesn't matter how much light you have inside of you. Okay? These are creatures who, they're different souls. Okay? They're not bound to the authorical chain and ball that we are. So, I'm really sorry about that. It sucks. It just sucks, especially when it's children. God,
right.
Damn, what's wrong with you? But that's where they go. That's what they do.
But remember, when things like this happen, it brings us all our vibrations, because
Thanks,
it
Jess.
saddens us and everything. And it's best to rise above with love. I know that sounds simple. It's a simple phrase, but send blessings and healing and love out there.
Yeah,
when something like that happens, because when you do, you're rising.
And it ripple effect, and it's the families that hurt. The souls are fine. I mean, this is this is a good time. If you're going to leave this planet, this is a good time, because Source has control now of so much, and the souls aren't being hijacked anymore, because they were being hijacked and put into the simulator from the moon. Julie, Jess, thank you for that.
Yes, I posted that.
Yeah, thank you a lot for that. And it put you down there too, because don't you do readings, Jess?
She does it on Sundays.
Yeah, so advertise, and Jess does readings too. So yeah, Jess, advertise yourself on here, because we don't do readings here. We do
Sunday mornings
health
with
and
Bunny.
wellness quantifications in a quantum. We talk about everything. We don't take anything off the plate here. We talk about it all. Let's get it out. I mean, this is a place to come and, let's talk about it. Let's find some answers, especially, with this horrible shooting and these children that were killed. It's just, when they attack our children, you guys, those poor parents. That's all I got to say. And those sisters and those brothers and we all know what they're going through. We've all been affected by something like this at one time in our life. I don't know anyone who's exempt from this. It's disgusting how they go after our children. I mean, the most vulnerable ones on this planet.
Yeah.
Ugh. It must stop, people. We got to put a stop to this stuff. Yep. No, you're fine, Victor.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're
Well, we
here for.
appreciate
Yeah.
you letting us know these things. You
Mhm.
know that anytime that something happens there and you're feeling it, it's, share it. But remember, all of us need to remember to, if we're radiating love, we're going to get back more love, not negativity. So send out that love and healing. Yeah. For everyone involved. I mean, I got stuck in traffic today. And that's all I could do while I'm sitting there is sending out love and healing because I knew there was a wreck, but didn't know how bad and just hope everybody got through it and everybody could rise above with love after, after they got through all this, that they found the silver lining and could move on with a better perspective.
And I just want to ask real quick, if anyone's watching me from my YouTube, could you just like say that you can see me or something, or comment or send me a heart or something? I'm just kind of curious.
I'm not. Oh, I don't even see your YouTube on here.
It's on mine, but
Let me see.
I can never get it on my phone.
Okay. Your channels. It says you're on. But
Okay, good. All right. It's just real important for me to be on Facebook.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm sorry,
not seeing
on
any.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I'm just not seeing anybody from there yet.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got it. Okay. Thank you, Katira. Yeah. So everybody is piping in on this and send out that love. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, they need it. The whole world needs
Needs
it. There's, as you guys know, I meditate every morning and I'm in prayer. And this morning when I was grounding in prayer, that's all I do is I just open up that solar plex and I just radiate all that love out for healing to the whole world for peace, because we need peace on earth and we need it now. So much going on.
And Jewel Moon is here.
Finally, she has a good number. We work with me all week. She's ignoring Mama.
She didn't get on enough. Empaths are taking quite the hit right now with all disasters happening. Yep. Come on, sweetie.
Yeah, that you're right, Jess. You just got to keep grounding and don't allow yourself to. Don't let them win. Don't. That's what they want. They feed off fear, you guys.
Yes.
That's what the shadow government feeds off. Your fear. Don't give them what they're looking for. Just
Sadness,
don't do it.
Fear, doubt,
Don't.
anger.
We're gonna make it through this. I promise you. We are gonna make it through this. It's gonna be a crazy 6 months. That's all I gotta say. And it's got to show itself. It has to. How is the rest of the world going to wake up? Remember, not everyone is as wake as you guys are. Not everyone knows what you know. So we got to get them. We got to get them there.
Yeah. Well, at least I got something hiding her. The link you sent me last week, will it work this week? Yes, it will work this week. And I want to also remind those who, someone sent me a request for the link for tonight's class. However, they didn't put a name or anything else, just some numbers. And I was not about to find out, do a tracer on it because I never knew where I would end up. So I asked them to introduce themselves. Oh, poor Jewel Moon.
Making up. What are you doing, Mama?
She got all wet.
Oh, she's okay. She'll lick it off. She cleans herself every day, don't
Yes.
you, Mama?
I know she does.
And besides that, her favorite place to hang out is in the sink.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, and she likes the water to drip on her.
Yeah,
too.
she literally, that's when I go look for my jewel moon, she's in the sink every time.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got hair everywhere. No, that's gross.
Yes.
What's people saying? Oh, hi, Debbie. I think I saw Debbie on here.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Good morning.
I've got to go wipe my
How's it
hands off.
going?
But Debbie Gonzalez, yes, is
Yes.
here.
And she's in Montana. I'm high energy.
Feeling
LOL. Yes,
something
I hope
about-
so, Kevin. Be high energy. Don't be low energy. Yuck. Who wants to be stuck there?
Yeah. No.
Yucky, yucky. So anything else? What else is going on out there? I mean, besides, our shadow government just trying to kill us.
More chemtrails, people. More
I'm telling
chemtrails.
you, the wars, it's just as real can be. Hopefully everyone out there seeing it more and more every day because they keep showing themselves. I guess I heard some chatter out there that they cut education off the block. That's a humanitarian program right there. That's usually what happens when governments are going bankrupt. They start to cut the humanitarian programs. So I know there's chatter about the food stamp program. They're going to cut that. They got education on the chop block. What else? What's the other chatter out there that they're going to cut? Grants. Grants will be cut. No eggs and so. Just go to the farmer, Jess. Just go to your. I don't know. I know you're in a different state, but
Yes, sir.
yeah, I just go to the farmer's market and I get my eggs. And yeah, it sucks. I got to pay $6 or $8 for a dozen of them, but I do it. I don't eat that many eggs anyways. But when I had children, I'd go through a carton of eggs real quick.
It's just one meal.
Oh, indeed. And the eggs were always one of the good things you can feed the kids and not break the bank. But geez, now.
Oh, now they're saying they're due to bird flu. Oh, okay.
Okay. Now you guys know that demons don't tell the truth, right? They always lie. So remember that.
She'll be home Sunday for a bit, going to come by your shop this time. Okay. Just not on Sunday.
Who said that?
Debbie.
Okay, yeah, I'm not here on Sundays, Debbie.
I'll put that up so you can see it. There you go. I mean, she might not have met on Sunday, but
Oh, okay. Just call me Debbie. And again, and that this is a topic that I talked about last night a little bit. A lot, I guess you can say. But when it comes to these dark shadows and it comes to dark government, you guys, there's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. And they have knowledge. They have no wisdom. None at all. So think about that for a minute. There's a difference. There's a huge difference when it comes to knowledge. Knowledge is just when you know something from the past or something that potentially can happen. Knowledge is, like I said, like things that you see, you hear, you learn. And wisdom is coming from you, trusting yourself. Knowing that whatever you're feeling is most likely going to come to fruition. Just like like as simple as not to turn down that street. Something told you, your intuition told you, don't turn down that street, even though you always drive down that street. And you go ahead and drive down another street, and then you find out there's a shooting on that street, or there was a bad accident, or a hole caved in, or something. So. And that's, we're dealing with a bunch of, I like to call them dark dynasty. They're they're dum-dums. So.
And we understand Victor. He had crazy, unresting night, and he had a gut feeling something was about to happen. I get gut feelings about that, and believe me, I understand.
I had
completely.
really no idea. I just know that they're going to put something on us every single day. Every day they're trying to figure out something to put on us. So
Right.
they want to put us in martial law. That's the name. That's where they want. That's what they want to do right now. That's the chatter. That's the chatter all through the Secret Space Service, which that's what Trump's part of, and his whole clan, and the Democrats' plan. It's all their plan. They want to put us in martial law. So they need something big to happen for that to happen. So I don't see that happening. That ain't gonna happen. But we're gonna sit back and watch their banking system fall down. And that's what's happening right now. They're going broke. So that's why they're freaking out.
Well, as you said, they've already gone broke.
Oh yeah, they're broke. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
They're just siphoning the money that they can from us, from taxes, the IRS, the US Treasury, and then don't forget our awesome drug lords and human trafficking. That makes a lot of money. Organ trafficking, organ selling makes a lot of money. Not enough to run a country, though. Not enough to run a country. But those are probably about the only resources I can think of that they might have. I'm sure they have other ones, but it's very little money. Not enough, like I said, to run this country.
And Jess, that's a good point. The education system is to brainwash the people into the same cycle.
Exactly.
Homeschool is better, in my opinion.
Mhm.
We as parents need to take more control of our children's education and upbringing.
Bravo.
Yes.
Bravo.
And Arkeisha, we've been talking. Today is not the day we do readings, so sorry you missed that information. Tomorrow are 2 shows. Tomorrow we have readings, and one on Thursday, one on Friday, one on Saturday, and 2 on Sunday. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jess.
Yep. Jess
Okay.
is right. And yes, they are and they're also spiritually bankrupt. So yeah, that energy debt call was put out last November, like I have said before, and they're not able to pay up on anything, you guys. This is a system, the Dark Dynasty works on a system that leverages. Okay, you guys, it's a system that we're not invited to. We have the only part that we play in it is when you finance something, when you borrow money, they sell that loan.
Yeah. And then they sell it.
And then they sell it. They leverage. That's how they support themselves. That's one of the ways that they do it. That's their banking system. So it's like Paul paying Robert, Robert paying John. How does that work?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And it's all virtual anyway.
And they could have fixed this a long time ago. They should have fixed this a long time ago. They should have saw this coming. But I feel like they're so consumed with not knowing the laws of war, not knowing the laws of natural nature, not knowing that, like, they stopped reading the laws and the rules. So they just started making up their own. And then they've got so many laws and rules and lies that nobody knows who's talking to who anymore. It's a big shit show. So
I want to put this up real quick. New news now, no kids, but police and staff were the victims. So no children were victimized in that shooting.
But still, who cares?
It's still sad, but like you said, when it hurts our children.
I know, it hurts in a different way. It hits us in a different way. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's just kind of my rant with them. They're just.
But yeah, what you were saying about all of the bankruptcy.
Yeah, their bank system will have to go down. I know that we'll be fine. Our banking system's different. So we actually put the energy in. We are the gold. Okay. We are the asset backed. We go to work, we put energy in, equals money, energy equals money, money equals energy. And that is our system. Unfortunately, that's the way that it is. And we need this money unless you really live off grid and you are completely sustainable with no government. I mean, that means you must well your own gas too. I don't know, but I'm sure there's people out there that try their best. I know there is. I also know that it's very difficult to be completely off the grid because of the laws they have, especially here in Arizona. But, that is just our system as of right now. And So I do feel our money is going to be just fine and safe because we put that energy into that money. And not only that, as of right now, Social Security, people who get Social Security and get disability and that type of fund, those don't, that comes from the ways and the means, totally different program.
You know what Ways and Means is, right?
Yeah, it's a totally different program.
But do you know what Ways and Means is?
What is it?
It is a committee
Yeah.
in Congress.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
so
it's-
the money's funneled completely different, I believe.
But it's controlled by Congress.
Yes, but a different sector of it. So we've got good people in there, you guys. It's not all dark. So I do believe that's also going to be protected for now. I don't think they can cut that even if they wanted to. They can't even touch that money. So that's why it's through a different committee of Ways and Means. There's some kind of protection there, I do believe. But crazy times is on the way. It's been crazy times.
Yeah.
It's been crazy for quite some time now. At least a good 6 years.
And this is a 9-year, people. We're wrapping things up. So
Yeah. But this is it. We get through this, you guys. We know what happens. And this is, I mean, we're shooting through this really fast. I mean, it's just like wham, bam, wham, bam, wham, bam. Every day it's something. So we're getting pretty hit with everything every day. But we know who wins. Even in their storyline, we win.
yeah.
So I feel like we've already won. They're just, like I said, they just got to figure it out. They have to figure it out themselves. And maybe they're the same as us now. You guys, I've said that a few weeks ago. I was telling you guys that they are the same as us and they don't know how to react. They don't know what to do because they've always been told they're special. They're different. They're not part of this system. So guess what? They might have to start going to work and put an honest days of work in to get a paycheck. Yeah. So.
And another way to help right now, I'm glad you put that up, Jess, is to play The Age of Aquarius by the Fifth Dimension. Yep. Just constantly blare that because that is the right megahertz and it's going to help change. And we just need to keep singing it and keep believing.
Just keep believing. Keep believing. And that's another thing. I'm going to get you down here, girlfriend, because we
have 331 days until 2026, people. 331 days.
Oh gosh, I can't even think about that. We just started this
I know.
Year.
Well, the other day it was 333 left, so I love that number. I mean,
I know. I saw that.
And that was on 2-2, so I love it.
Okay, so Julie and I were having a little bit of a conversation before we got on. And we get in these conversations and we lose track of time. And they're like, oh shit, it's 8:03. We got to be on. But we just flow, you guys. So we were kind of talking about
taking
responsibility for your issues. Okay. For things that happen to you on the daily basis. And I've been seeing this a lot with my clients, a lot of my clients. And it seems like if any little thing kind of doesn't go their way in life, they start spiraling downhill really fast. And I like to, say that, you have choices here. Okay. You can always be proactive, preactive, or non-active when it comes to decision making. And decision making is part of being an adult and being mature, a mature adult. And sometimes when you're trying to figure this out and problem solve this, first you're proactive about it, then or you're preactive, and then you become proactive, and then you take it on. Whatever those decisions that you took to try to problem solve this on your own first, before you reach out and, But there just seems to be a lot of people out there, a lot of my clients having a lot of meltdowns over, some of them are kind of big life changes and big life decisions. But if you would just take the time to just sit with this for a minute with yourself or in your higher power and see it for what it is. Okay. Maybe that's not, the plan. Maybe that's not you walking in your truth. If you choose that, maybe something else has to happen for you for it to be the right time. So, I don't know if you guys have any questions about this, but you know, just don't be that naysayer, like, oh my gosh, no, don't avoid it either.
Right.
If you can't find a solution to problem solve and address that problem or whatever it is, that just means you got to get a lot more creative. Because I do believe there's always a way to solve everything somehow, some way. Now, when it comes to death, that stings like no other. Okay, just like divorce and breaking up, that stings. It's like for some people,
Unconditional love.
and that's then that's an issue that you got to take, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, year by year. That's what happens with that type of, that kind of a issue sting, because it stings you, Breakups and divorces is just like death, and death stings like no other. So, like I just said, not meaning to repeat myself, but we were talking about this. You talk, say your take on it now.
Well, you know what I've been going through, so I'm good with loving myself unconditionally. Unconditionally, it has helped tremendously. And no, it's not a selfish thing to do, because once I love myself enough, which I feel I do, then I can love others in the same vein and in the same way, because I am sharing in and embracing the Creator's love for me. I know it's simple. It sounds simple. I've been working on it every day, and because of this, I can radiate the love, that unconditional love, that infinite, pure, perfect, unconditional love from the Creator. I can do that 24/7. And yes, it's something I think of consciously, waking up first thing in the morning and feeling the warmth that I've sent out all night. So yes, it can happen. So again, and Victor, I hope you have a plaque or something with that on it so that you can tell yourself that every day. I definitely tell myself that every day. But I know that, believe me, I'm not perfect. And yes, doubts come in my head. But what do I think of? The word love. And then I am infinite, pure, perfect, unconditional love. And I can tell you, when I say that, I believe it when I say it when I believe it, and I can feel the vibrations raise when I do it. So I know it works for me, and it can work for you.
Yes, and the more you become proactive, preactive, non-active to problem solving your problems, I do it left and right, left and right, left and right, all day long. I am solving problems all the time. I'm pretty much a master at it now because I've been practicing this for so long. And and when I'm non-active to it, it's kind of where I have to put that issue to the side right now because I'm not getting the answers that I need, because I do believe that everything happens, my synchronicities, because I connect with source, and I tell source the spark that lies inside of me, that I am part of you. Please allow the synchronicities and the answers that I need and the solutions. I'm sorry. Yes, the solutions and the synchronicities that I need as these issues arise in my life. and I'm direct. I ask for this stuff, and that's how it works, you guys. If you guys want something to happen in your life, you have to be precise. You have to be exact on what you want, what you're asking for, and it happens. So I'm very grateful for this, but like I said, I'm just speaking on what I'm seeing with my clients, you guys, and I've seen a lot of this happen in the last couple of weeks. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna have a talk about this.
Right. And I wanted to put up that one of your clients popped up, and she usually gives a
Tuesday.
report
Oh,
of what's
Nova's
going
here.
on. So I thought I'd put her name up there.
Yes, and she is coming from YouTube. So good. It's working. Hi, Nova. Good morning. Yeah, it's still morning over there where you're at, right? Yeah, it's only about 10 o'clock in New York right now.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Good morning.
Almost
Happy
11.
Tuesday.
Almost
Either
11.
way, good day. Nova's here. Okay, so Nova is one of my clients that I'm working with really closely and aggressively. And we've got good news, you guys. She's actually going to start moving down even more. Yeah, she's going to lower. Yeah, she's doing
Where's
so
she at
good
right now? We know
She's-
she went down 8 milligrams. So
And she's going to go down a little bit more. She's going to keep on through. Well, I'll go ahead and we'll let her talk. I'm sorry. Put in. It's 10:50. Okay. Yes, I am doing okay today. One moment at a time. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was just talking about. Minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, month by month, year by year. Okay, yes, Victor. Okay, yeah, I see that. But just make sure if everything in this signing doesn't go perfectly well, and just take that breath and look for the answer that you need. Okay, this, to be able to problem solve that without getting all upset, and but I'm sure everything will go smoothly. So Nova is coming off of 14 pharmaceuticals, and she also has major heart issues. And she said to me yesterday that she's not as anxious as she used to be, or as anxious as she would be when she tried to withdraw off of these pharmaceuticals before, by using my plant medicine. That is one of the key components to my plant medicine, is that I ask to keep the homeostasis in the body, especially in the nervous system and in the fight and flight and the adrenalines and all that other stuff. Those are the blessings that I put in my medicine, especially for her. And then that's what she's doing. She's doing that. I have another client right now that is in stage 4 cancer, and we just found out that his mass actually grew a little bit bigger. So yeah, that's not good news, but the medicine is benefiting him in ways that the doctors are very, very shocked. And he's very hopeful. He's not on a cancer diet. He eats tons of sugar. He eats whatever he wants.
Oh, wow.
So that's contributing. And then his mindset too. He lives in very, very, very dark area. He's in LA or in California. So Orange County, actually. I'm not too sure what city he's in, but anyways, yeah. So those are my two, him and Nova are my two top clients that I'm working really closely with. And I know I will have I'll be counseling both of them today as soon as I get done with this live. Yeah, I had a lot of trauma released. I don't have. Oh, she doesn't have TMJ. Yeah, her TMJ, her lockjaw went away.
Wow, that is great.
So that means that, that's a good sign that her nervous system is relaxing. Right. So that's what that's telling me. Her nervous system is coming, it's relaxing, it's adapting, and it's loving her medicine that she's taking right now. And she has taken quite a bit of shroomies and cannabis. And I'm not too sure if you're smoking it, Nova. Let me know if you are, because I want to send you a Valentine's gift. I made some hashish stogies with dandelion leaf. It's rolled in the dandelion leaf. So that's some of my Valentine stuff that I'm coming out with. Okay. Oh yeah, I see people coming in and chiming in on you for Nova. You got Kevin. Mine says 100% of any healing one wishes to do. Yes,
Yeah.
it is mindset. It
Mhm.
and
It
you
helps.
know, I don't work with just anybody, you guys. I won't. I can't. I can't waste my time. I won't. I understand that my energy is my number one currency. I get that 1000%. So I only work with those people who are ready. I always call them the jumpers. They're ready to jump and fly, but they're just a little lost. And then I come in and I just help them. I counsel them for a couple hours, and then I push them, and there they go, flying.
Sorry, I didn't see what you said. So, yeah.
So yes, I only work with those ones who are serious, who are very serious about healing, because I don't want my time wasted. And Nova, of course, is very serious. She's been looking for someone like me for a very long time.
And you want to go ahead and read what she?
Yep, but the anxiety is almost non-existent. I just stopped taking the benzodiazepines, but I had to take one because I don't want my body to seize. And yes, I smoke. That's all I had for a long time. Okay, all right, because that's what you had access to. Makes sense. Okay, but now that you're ingesting it, she's getting cannabis in a whole different way. All right, so this is huge. You jumped off the benzodiazepines. Then let's get you on the Amanita muscaria, okay, for the benzodiazepine repair of the GABA receptors, okay? You won't have to worry about having seizures if you're on the Amanita muscaria. You should be fine because because that has natural benzodiazepines in it. That's the moscamol and the ibutonic acid. So, all right, well, we'll be talking, Nova. So yeah, I'll be counseling her today. So what do you think about that, Nova? Adding the Amanita muscaria. I can send you a tincture, which is a very sacred tincture that I have right now. I've been holding this tincture for almost about 2 years. So that would be really good and strong. And then, or I can make capsules. She says, okay, cool. All right. What if cannabis causes heart palpitations? Well, Nova's all wired up. She has what, 3 devices? I mean, yeah, she's got. Oh yeah, Nova, let them know what you've got. And I don't know, Nova. You would be the one that could answer that better than anyone. Does cannabis cause heart palpitations? Because if it should cause heart palpitations, Nova would be the one.
Well, wouldn't cannabis, the THC in the cannabis, cause it more than the CBD?
Well, okay, yeah,
Question.
that's where I'm a dosing specialist, Lisa. Okay, I'm a dosing specialist for entheogens. Those entheogens are plants that give you a euphoric feeling with a spiritual experience, and that's what I specialize in. And I would say the higher the THC, yeah, it can. What happens is cannabis opens up your channel so you can hear your angels. Okay, I do believe that. That's why I'm where I'm at in my life because I've been around cannabis my whole life. And if you have a high THC, yeah, because what it does is it'll bring up all your things that you haven't been wanting to look at when you smoke. Because when you smoke, that's a very quick, fast delivery system. It's the fastest delivery system you can do is smoking it to give, that's why it's good because it gives you relief for people who need relief. But at the same time, it brings up everything. And then that would make your fight and flight, give your heart a palpitation. Okay, but if it's administered correctly, if you're going to eat it, like I said, I mean, everyone's different. And based on where you are in your spirituality and how much of a lie you live, it's going to show up in that way, if that makes sense. Okay, what did Some meds
Listen
and
to you,
chronic back pain due to surgery gone away about 20 years plus depression meds as well and high PB meds. I
Okay, no, right here.
okay,
white.
okay, depression
You got
meds.
it.
Became spiritually curious.
And was able to accomplish it. Beautiful.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I got off of 2 very heavy benzodiazepines and trazodone myself. Had to do it by myself. All I had was access to cannabis at the time. This was quite some time when I did this. I was desperate, so at the time, and I did it without all the stuff that I have now that I work with. All right.
It becomes an electrical issue. This is Nova in the heart that gets thrown off. I heard jumping up and down can help reset your heart rhythm. Oh. So that's why they do the jumping jacks. I was wondering that the other day.
Same thing with your lymphatic system.
Yeah.
Same thing with the lymphatic system. So that is all tied in together. And your lymphatic system is all over your heart chakra. It's everywhere. It comes here, really through the breast, and right here, heavy.
On either side of the spinal cord.
So that makes complete sense. Nova, I wonder if you didn't get one of those little vibrator things, that is on the, I know, one of those bouncy jumping things, trampoline.
That, or even the seats.
I haven't seen the seats.
Oh, they have a little hold. You can hold on to it, and you can bounce around on the seats.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They have them in different movies and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to get me something because I'm going to I bounce, I jump around a lot and I do jumping jacks, but I take a massager that vibrates and I just put all over my body to vibrate, especially on my chest. I do that like 2 or 3 times a week. I'm all about the lymphatic system. So I do a lymphatic massage on me every single day. So I know that I've got to get that going and flowing. And at the end of it, you're supposed to jump. But I was I want to try one of those vibrating things, or I want a trampoline. Whatever comes to me first. I'm trying to manifest either or.
Well, I'm sorry you have to use any kind of meds, Victor. And I know that Sweden is very strict on certain things. Too bad you can't get over to Amsterdam every once in a while and go see some spiritual people there, because I'm sure that they have some better stuff for you than in Sweden.
And he got off of it. He got off the benzos.
No, he says moved over to meds for lowering the anxiety. He's still on meds.
I got you. I see it.
Yeah. So
those meds are not good, you guys. That right there, that is black magic at its finest. That is what pharmaceutical companies are, okay? They work with Dark Dynasty. Like, that's black magic, right? That's chemicals. Your body was never meant for those chemicals. Even though some of them do work pretty good for the human body. I got to say, they do master some of them that do work really good for the body.
But like you said, plant medicine, okay? Aspirins come from one thing, white willow bark. That's where they started.
Baby aspirin.
Yeah.
I love white willow. I work with white willow a lot. I put white willow in my teas when I have a little bit of a headache.
To me, it's just like regular aspirin, because aspirin and I do not get along, that it messes with my stomach. So make sure if you do go to white willow bark, that you make sure you have something in your stomach to help it. Remember that these herbal medicines are just like pharmaceuticals in a way, that they go through the liver or the kidneys. So whatever works for you, like my kidneys, I keep things out of there. My liver does more of the work when it comes to assimilating the medicine, the plant medicine, into my body. So I'm very careful of what I take.
Yeah, a little goes a long way when it comes to plant medicine. You guys.
Yep.
Trust me on that one. Oh my gosh. I put myself in a lot of crazy, crazy situations. Off of Blue Lotus, oregano. It's all euphoric. It can all make you euphoric. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, just start with a little bit and then edge your way up. Yes, bitter root. Okay, so I do believe bitter root is the same thing as wild lettuce. I think. Look on my phone real quick. Okay, so here in Arizona, you guys, wild lettuce grows crazy. I mean, like everywhere. It's everywhere. And wild lettuce is a very, very strong pain reliever.
And then I just put that up for Lisa, 8 to 10 on Tuesdays. Remember, we do have class tonight. I most likely won't be there because it's my granddaughter's birthday. But anyway. And Dawn,
Okay,
if
no,
you're
they're not
in-
the same. Okay, but no, it's not the same. Okay,
Okay.
I thought maybe it might be the same, but no, it's
You're
not.
talking now. Which one is the one that's
She used
bitter root?
yeah, bitter root for bitters for her to make when she was little. But yeah, and a lot of this stuff grows. Your weeds are most likely medicinal.
Yeah.
I know they are. I know. Look at the dandelion. That's number one for liver and kidney and gallbladder plants. Dandelion. It is very important to get rid of that fatty liver. That's how potent it is. And some people think it's a weed, and some people they make a wish off of it. So,
And good luck in Cuba next week. Safe travels.
Ooh, yay!
Cuba.
Oh my gosh, so much has changed in Cuba. I heard that they're becoming becoming a better and better country since they cleaned up the cartel there. I hope that's true. I mean, that was kind of some chatter that I heard from a friend of mine that I was talking to yesterday. Was telling me that, and I'm like, wow, right on. One of my mycologists.
We do talk about herbs quite often, but yes. And anytime, I mean, I know you get here late sometimes, Victor, but we usually have some talk about herbs. Last week,
I talk about herbs all the time.
yeah, last week we were talking about liver detox and
parasites
and
we
stuff
didn't even
like that.
finish. We didn't even get to finish our parasite.
But right, because you did fluke.
We got to, let me see where my
But
list of parasites are. We didn't even finish.
After, I wanted to let you guys know that after we had that talk, Tuesday night's class started with the discussion about fatty livers, cirrhosis of the liver, and what we can do plant-wise in making it better. So we have no idea what we're going to talk about in class, but one of the students, one of our class members, just got diagnosed with something and just did not know what to do, was kind of in shock. So talked her through it and gave her all the information we had. And I was so glad we talked about it earlier that day. Remember, nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
Like
Julian's jumping on her.
smile. I was trying to get you to smile at the camera.
She just wants to be petted and she
Yeah.
wants to nibble.
You
I don't know. She needs to, I need to get her a big cat tree or something. She needs a tree to run up. That's what she needs. She loves to run up trees and just perch.
I wish you could have a real tree.
No, that's what I mean. Like a
you.
real tree. No,
Yeah.
like when, yeah.
to love you to do
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
she likes the real trees, and she goes outside with me and she meditates with me. Oh, it was so cool. I think it was on last Thursday morning I woke up. Was it Thursday morning we were meditating and we go out in the back and she follows me and we're out in the back and I'm watching the sunset and I got my feet in the dirt and it's a little cold. So I'm all bundled up and I'm full on meditating. I'm in it. I'm in the zone. And I heard, I'm right here in front of you, human. And then I opened my eyes and she was sitting right directly
Oh,
across
wow.
from me with her eyes closed too. It was so cool. It was so cool. That's the whole
That is
reason.
so cool,
I know,
yeah.
it was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh. And I heard her very clearly tell me that she was in front of me. And I, with my eyes still closed. So then I popped my eyes open and there she was. So that's the first time I've ever had a telepathy one-way conversation with her in full meditation with both of us. So I
That is
heard
so
that
cool.
can happen. Yeah, I've heard from cat owners that this is a very common thing. So yeah, so she's finally coming around and meditating with me now. I've had
She's
her,
your familiar.
Yeah. Oh, she's my sidekick.
Yeah, no, but you know what a familiar is, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. And that you can talk to your familiar.
Of course.
So that's
of
cool.
course, yes.
And she's getting older now, so
Yep.
she's more mature.
She is getting more
Mentally,
mature.
too.
She'll be 2 on April 27th. So
27th is a great day.
such a
Just
weird day
saying.
to be
It's
born on the
great.
27th. I know. But so where are we at? Hopping over. Okay. So yeah, so we were talking about the livers and the kidneys last week. We were had to leave on that one. We were talking about all the parasites. So yeah, with that being said, you guys, I've got some really crazy information that might be too much information.
Well, you've worked at this for, what did you say, 5 years?
Most people wouldn't talk about this. It can be embarrassing for some people, but I'll go ahead and let you guys know that.
I was going to say, what happens in your body is happening in somebody else's body. So
Yes, and I have been at this for a long time with these parasites, you guys. And I want to let you guys know that I gave birth to my 4th parasite host, big ones, on Sunday. And it was about 3 inches longer, maybe a little bit longer, and about half an inch wide. Julie saw the pictures. She's brave. What'd you think, Julie?
that was, yeah. Well, and I couldn't tell because I mean I wasn't there. So in the picture, it almost looked like it was deflated. So to me, could it have been the skin, but it was actually the host?
It's the
Okay, you would know
name.
because you were there. So.
Well, this is the thing that it was in my gallbladder. It's big, you guys. 3 inches. I mean, your gallbladder is only 3 or 4 inches and 2 inches wide. So this thing was half the size, or
it had to be wound up.
Oh my gosh. Or it was, it was somewhere. I felt it. I've known I've had this for a long time, you guys. I have been going to the doctors. This all has to do with my diet prior to me eating clean, okay? I remember, I think it was 6 years ago, in 2019, I went to the doctors again for it. Because whenever I do yoga or workout, and I've always worked out, you guys, I am that person. I do yoga, I do weights, I do Pilates, I run, anything. I just love being active and doing new things. Okay. And I've been like this pretty much my whole life. So anyways, I went to the doctors in 2019 because whenever I do something, some type of an exercise, and it has to do with me bending over and touching my toes or being on the ground and doing a stretch or deadlifts, that's one of them, it would tighten up like you're wringing out a towel. It would tighten up so bad. I would have to lay straight down on the ground
Mhm.
and put my arms out and just unwind that. Well, the doctor told me in 2019 again that it was a pinched nerve, or it was a damaged nerve, or a strained muscle, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, gosh, how long does it take to fix these things? Like, do they ever go away? Well, then finally, in 2020 is when I started fleshing out I got into parasites and started learning about parasites. And ever since then, I've gotten real aggressive. I have given birth to three other hosts, three other different types of parasites. And this one, on the first of the year, I went on a hard, heavy detox. I said, I'm going to get this thing. It's going to come out. And sure enough, last Wednesday when I was doing my yoga, it twisted up like, oh, the pain was excruciating. But I was like, nope, F this shit. Excuse my language, but I fought back and I pushed back. And I went in, I massaged it, and I just massaged it so hard. I felt it up in my rib cage, massaged it so hard that I still am all bruised on the right side of my rib cage, and I was pretty inflamed. And I kept going on with my detox. I got even more aggressive. I started fasting. I'm like, nope, you're coming, you're coming. And then I did on Sunday, I went ahead and I did a urine enema. Yep, with my own aged urine. Did that. And then about everything came out from that point for about 2 hours. And then maybe about 2 hours after that, went to the bathroom, and here came my friend. And out it came. And I can breathe again. I knew it was coming really close, you guys, after I did that massage on Wednesday to Sunday, because I kept gasping for air every 5 sentences or so. And I can feel that. That's the same kind of thing that happened with another parasite that I gave birth to. And that was the other fluke. That was the fluke that I gave birth to. That same thing. I don't know what it is. It's like, I guess, all your channels right there, and the way that it presses up and the inflammation presses up on your esophagus and everything else, it caused pain all the way up to my neck. It was in my shoulder, and I just felt it in my chest. But anyways, that's all gone. It's like, as soon as it came out, everything just went. I feel great. I feel amazing. So that's my parasite story. I hope some of you guys have some, because it's kind of embarrassing to share that. To
And
be honest.
Pam Shore is asking, just eating clean, or did you take something natural?
Oh, I've been eating clean for a very long time. A year ago, I stopped eating sugar. That's when I got aggressive. I'm like, this SOB's coming out. And I knew I had to get off sugar. I've been working on this for 5 years, you guys. This thing is big. I mean, I would post it, but I'm not going to go there because
Nope.
that's a little bit too much information to do. It's like, nope, you're not.
Nope. Some would not. I mean, I had no problem looking at it. She got all, I mean, she didn't like it at all.
Oh, yeah, I freaked out. I always do. I always freak out when I see these things. So I know I have them. I know you have them. If you're breathing and eating this food, we all have them, okay? And it's affected a lot of things in my life, No wonder why my lymphatic system went out on me not too long ago. My whole right side went out. When that happened in August, you guys, I knew that I had to get this out. I knew it, and I did it all naturally. No doctor's going to help me do this. And besides that, they're going to give you some kind of pharmaceutical anyways. But no, it's been a journey. I got off sugar, so I stopped feeding it, you guys. Think about it. No sugar, so it wasn't able to grow. And I fast. I intermittent fast all day long, every day. I fast. There's only a small window period that I eat.
And yes, she does eat fruit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So fruit sugar is okay,
Mhm.
but not extracted fruit sugar. No.
And I eat fruits
Fresh.
that kill it.
Yeah.
I eat fruits that kill the parasite. Papaya. I love it. pumpkin seeds. So my diet is created by what it's going to do to kill these parasites inside of me. Now that I've got this out of me, you guys, and what the trick was malic acid. That malic acid. I'm sorry, malic acid was what was that in lemon water.
Oh, you told me citric acid.
I'm sorry, not citric. You bought citric acid.
I bought.
I'm
okay,
sorry.
That's
I'm
why.
malic acid.
Malic.
Yeah, malic.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I meant malic acid. That's right.
And-
totally thinking of your citric acid when I said that too.
Okay, that's what
I was totally because I was wondering it. Never mind. At the time we were talking. Never mind. Okay, so I was thinking if you made
malic acid.
Yeah, malic acid. Malic acid is also an apple. It's a natural acid. So
But remember, the malic acid in apples comes along with sugar.
It does. It does.
Apples has a lot
but
of
it's
sugar.
safer than now.
It's safer. Yeah.
Apple juice. Now, if I do the apple juice, what apple juice is the gallbladder detox, and that is a very popular one. It's out there. I can't do apple juice. Oh heck no, no. That made that thing tighten up and just got all active. So that's why I'll do an apple. I will do an apple when I do the malic acid because it helps. It just burns it. I feel, but so anyways, yeah. So embarrassing, but anyways, I did it.
But I'm glad this helps other people because I know I have a parasite in there. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling it, and it's getting smaller and smaller, and it's getting less active. So I love that idea. But every day, I'm eating, pomegranate arrows, and they're in the stores right now. The Asian markets and the Mediterranean markets have them for a great price. Sprouts is 2 for $6, way too expensive. I got 2 for $2.60. So just letting you know. And after that, pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds,
very good
all day long.
Yep.
I have pumpkin seeds in my car. I have pumpkin seeds at my house. I have pumpkin seeds here. I have pumpkin seeds in my purse. So yeah, if I need to snack on something, I'm getting a little hungry because I do fast a lot. I will get a handful of pumpkin seeds and eat those. They do not like pumpkin seeds at all. It kills them. It kills them right away, straight away.
Yeah,
just like papaya but it depends really on what type of parasite we're working with here. Like I said, if you're here in America and you've been eating this food and you've been breathing this air, you have a lot more than just one parasite. Okay. I mean, I don't want to sound, like it's a bad thing or anything. It's just what is, and they overtake your body. They do. They end up being a disease and you die of that disease. So they get through the bioducts in your colon. All diseases start in the colon. And they get through the bioducts, and from there they create a disease, whatever disease that's going to be. I have no idea. It could be all kinds of diseases because we have thousands of diseases that people die from now. And that's what happens. That's how you get sick.
Yeah.
And it's not fun when you get sick. That happened to me back in August, and I learned a hard lesson. And so now that's why I'm so aggressive now. And I'm hoping that I've got all the parasites out, and now it's all about maintaining my body to not allow my body to be able to create an atmosphere in it so that they leach back on again.
And I want to talk about when you have parasites, which all of us have, like you've established, that comes, mentally, you're going to have more doubts, more anxiety, more depression, cravings. So when you're craving sodas, it's telling you got a problem. You need to go to the lemon water. And I've started 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in water, approximately 12 to 16 ounces of water every morning. And I can feel it going in, and I can feel it doing work immediately. And not only does it help kill parasites, it's an antibiotic. It dissolves gallstones, it dissolves kidney stones, and it helps with colon polyps. So 2 tablespoons of organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar each day. It really, really helps. Okay, and Pam would like you to talk about fasting.
Okay, so fasting is where you stop eating at a certain time. Okay, so for me, I don't eat after 6 o'clock. That'll be my latest. My schedule is very crazy every day. I don't really know what my day is going to be because I live in the present moment, but I could be where I will see anywhere from 2 to 15 clients in one day. So there's times when I don't get to eat. I don't have time. So what I do is I don't eat after 6 o'clock. And then I wait until maybe 3 or 4 o'clock the next afternoon before I eat again. But I drink teas. I drink teas to detox my body. I do my mushrooms. And I got to go back though. If I do get a little bit of hungry in the morning, or somehow, oh gosh, what do I say? 3 times a week in the morning, I do eat a couple of slices of papaya, and I take the papaya seeds. So, but I don't really feel that that's breaking my fast. That's medicine for me because those seeds and that papaya, it has an energy to it, literally an electricity energy to it that kills and zaps the parasites right away. So I do that 3 days a week when I'm fasting. So yeah, I only eat between 3 and 6 in the evening. Besides when I have the papaya and then all my teas and everything else.
And you have lemon water.
The minute I wake up, I drink lemon water. I have 20 ounces of lemon water before anything goes in my body. And fasting is something you have to gradually work up to. Okay. If you're not used to fasting, then just do small fasting. Fast from like maybe 7 o'clock at night until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Okay. And then you'll work your way up to, food is an addiction. Everyone has this addiction. Everyone thinks that you have to have all this food and all this, all 3 meals a day. No, you don't. Unless you are exercising and you are doing strenuous work, you need 3 meals. Because if you are not pooping out 3 meals a day, where do you think that excess food is going? It's not evaporating.
No.
It's going somewhere in your body, okay? It's storing fat. It's causing feeding the parasites, all that stuff. So fasting is something, like I said, just gradually build yourself up to it. And then before you know it, you become a master of it. And you don't get hungry until that time comes. Your body will say, oh, I'm hungry. Well, of course, you haven't eaten in like 18 hours. But that's what I do. And I've just been really aggressive since January 1st because I had to get rid of this. So I can start eating a little bit more if I want to. And that also manages my weight so that I'm not heavy. I have a problem about that. I do not like being overweight.
She's not.
And I'm not. I'm in very good shape. And I am older. I'm an older woman, middle age. She's
younger than me, so I'm going. Whatever. You're not an old.
I think she's young, so
I am. I'm only 30.
Yeah, we're young. But yeah, I've had 4 children, all natural, and I just don't believe that there's an excuse to be overweight. That's just how I feel. There's no excuse for it. So it's only because you have no self-control. And don't mean to be harsh, but I do give hard truths a lot. And that's what I do for a living, kind of, sort of.
Well, and And everybody is on their own journey.
Yeah, and everyone's on their own journey. And when you carry extra weight on you, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. It's that dense energy that you carry around, the things that you can't change because you don't think you can, but you just don't want to. You're comfortable in that spot, And the older you get as a woman, the harder it gets. Trust.
Mm. I mean, I got to a point, last year, you were there,
Mhm.
getting off of sugars. You started first. And I lost the weight. I mean, I had been trying to keep my weight down, and working at keeping my weight down.
But you're tiny
And I
too.
did. I did. I was fine. I mean, around 125. But once I got off the sugars, I had to eat more because I got down to 118. That's not too safe. And I can feel my ribs. My ribs show nowadays, even though I'm fine now. I feel great. But like you said, you have to take fasting slow. I did
Yeah.
a 7 to 7 for a long time, and I can do that easily. But yeah, Pam said she can do 11 to 6.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
I mean, right now, 7, I'm going to keep 7 p.m. because I finally get to bed about 11. And not that I want to go to bed early. The earlier I go to bed, the earlier I'm going to quit eating. I'm going to stop eating. I'm going to start fasting. So I want to be at least 3 hours before I go to bed.
Victor's. So
Where's the
that
other
one
one?
from Louisiana, yeah.
Where?
And
See
oh
the
no,
home?
no, never mind. I'm sorry.
And the other Victor was spelled with a C instead of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So and then I do fast, like where I'll go on a 3 or 4 day fast. I'm known to do that at least 4 times a year, and that is because I'm doing another detox. Again, we are recycling. I talk about this all the time, you guys. We recycle in and we recycle out, just like Mother Gaia does. We come from Mother Gaia. Again, we are more microbiome organisms than we are human cells. We are human that has a beginning and end, recycles. We recycle every season. So the best thing, my diet follows whatever season we're in. Okay. So like right now, it's a lot of lettuce, squash, carrots. That's what's in season right now. Peas. We got spring coming. So papayas in season. What are our fruits right now? Oranges. So I believe we need these in our body right now.
Citruses? Yes,
Yeah. There's a
definitely citrus.
reason why the lemons and the oranges and the what else is in season?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
All citrus,
Grapefruit's another one too. They do not like grapefruit. I do munch on a lot of grapefruit. Pink. I'm lucky. I can take a pink grapefruit. Let it ripen really, really good where it's soft, and then peel it and then eat it. And you can eat it just like an orange. It's
Wow.
super sweet. It's not tart. So they do not like. That's the gallbladder's friend is the grapefruit. And then, so I like to eat with the season. The thing that I find really cool about it is the way that my diet works for myself is that when those seasons come in, I start to crave that food.
Mhm.
I guarantee you in April, I'll start craving for strawberries and watermelon. So right
Yes.
now, I'm fine. I don't, but right now, I love the squash. I had spaghetti squash. I meal prep that. I meal prep, you guys. See, my hobbies are my habits, and my habits are my hobbies. When you make your habits your hobbies, life changes.
Yes.
Big time. And you're busy. When people tell me, "Oh, I'm so bored. Oh God, my goodness gracious. What are they doing? I'm
I was
like,
going to say,
what?
before.
How can you be bored? And this is just me. I'm just taking care of me. I've raised 5 children. And, I've done, so I am an empty nester and I'm loving it. And because now I just do me. And I'm busy. I'm more busy now, I feel, than I was when I had the 5 kids and running to the school, running to the PTA, running to the games, and all the other stuff I was doing, and working 2 jobs. So,
And she says grapefruit up here in New York is yucky.
oh,
Arizona is
I'll
known
send you
for
some.
grapefruits.
I'll send you some, Nova. I'll send you some grapefruits.
I know Florida's known for it too, but
I'll
our
grab you.
citrus,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll grab you a couple. I'm sending her a package today, so I'll go grab her one and send her one. Just let it get really, really ripe. That's all. Yeah, no, but we're not even there yet. Nova's gonna have to do a bunch of detoxes down the road too, her kidneys and liver. But right now, let's just get her off. I'm just getting her off of the pharmaceuticals. But that saying, "You are what you eat," is very true. You eat trash, you're trash.
And I do want to mention while we're on grapefruit a little bit is for those of you who take heart medication, there's certain heart medication that says do not eat it with grapefruit. Why is that? Because they utilize grapefruit in making it. So once you get yourself off of the drugs, the pharmaceuticals, then you can have your grapefruit and it'll do the exact same thing for you. You don't need to pay for it. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. And Victor, I saw that you said you drink soda.
Yeah, he
Oh.
said soda. That's
a very big parasite. That's a huge parasite.
Yes.
It's what makes you crave it. As far as like I said, you know how we were talking earlier in the show, how I told you guys we're in a real war. There's a real war going on outside of you. Well, guess what? There's another one going on inside of you.
Yeah. That is the biggest World War III, guys, is what's going on inside of you. It's your mind, your spirit. I mean,
it's hijacking everything.
Yeah.
The parasites hijack it all. They're demons. That's what they are. They're demons. They came from Dark Dynasty. Okay? They're in the water. They're in the food. They're in the air.
They're even in Mother Gaia.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
They planted these things. So to kill us, to harm us, they keep us alive long enough to steal our loosh, our energy, because they don't exist without us. I sound like a broken record, but I'll keep saying it. So please get off that soda. That is, I mean, you're killing yourself, Victor.
I haven't had soda. Oh my goodness. I don't know, a couple years. I mean, yes, if I was traveling, I'd probably have a couple sips, and I know I shouldn't, but of Dr. Pepper just give me the caffeine and keep going. But now, no,
Get
I
a
won't
black
touch
tea.
it. I won't
Get a
touch
black tea. Get something.
Yeah.
Do a mushroom tea.
I would rather do that.
Do a chai. Do something else. There's other
Cacao.
ways to get. Yep. There's
Cacao
other
has
ways
my
to get
stuff,
your
yeah.
caffeine.
Yep.
No, don't do it, you guys.
No.
If I've been off soda for as long as I've been off
Years,
alcohol, 15 years. I was a bartender. So I get the addiction. Trust me. I used to buy soda. I used to love Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh. I had tons and tons of Dr. Pepper. Oh, I did.
Yeah.
It was my fave. It was my favorite. But I got off that a long time ago. Like I said, I've been on this journey for a long time. So if it doesn't do service to you, don't put it in your mouth. If it's not going to higher your vibration, don't put it in your mouth. Like I've said before, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. You don't have control of much things in your life, but you have control of what goes in your mouth. In your mouth.
And I love it, Jess. In the towing industry, my ex would use soda to get acid off of batteries. I mean, come on, people. Do you really want something that'll take acid off of batteries in your body? Oh, yeah. And yes, I've gotten off of it, but yes, Dr. Bev was mine.
Yeah, Jess. Oh my God, that's a great example. They use soda to clean your batteries, to get the acid off of the decay. That should say something. And she uses it to clean her pants.
Yeah. I haven't tried that. I've been trying to figure out what to use, and you're right. Use cola. Coca-Cola has a lot of stuff going on that.
It really does. I mean,
Yes, I used to put cocaine.
Oh, and then diet, aspartame. Do you guys even know what aspartame is? Don't even switch to diet thinking, oh, that's a lesser
no.
evil.
No, it isn't.
Aspartame is rat poisoning. That's where it comes from. Seriously.
And a lot of the vaping stuff came from rat poisoning too, people.
You gotta be careful with the vapes. You guys, if you guys are vaping, I got access to some really good vapes. Yes, I have a grower who's making really healthy TH stuff. This guy, he's all about making it stronger. He's that type of a grower. But I am going to be carrying some really good cartridges. Hold on, I think he sent me one. Hold on, let me go grab it. I haven't even looked at it yet. He did send me a package yesterday. Hold on, let me go grab it.
And yes, pennies, cleaning pennies. I know I used to use baking soda to clean pennies, but you're right, the Coke does it better. However, rinse it well, people, because that sugar calls in ants. And remember, this is the beginning of the month, so those who like to use cinnamon to blow into the house, cinnamon keeps the ants, mosquitoes, and a bunch of other things away. So cinnamon is very good.
But the real test is going to be me. I will decide if I'm going to carry these after I stopped vaping. I don't know when I stopped vaping. Sometime it is like 6 months now that I stopped vaping. About 6 months.
Okay.
That's been very long. So I stopped vaping. I just like to smoke the flower. But yeah, he sent me the vape, so I'll let you guys know. And if it passes my standards, which I have very high standards, and my broho who is my grower knows how high standards I have. And he's making soaps. Look at that.
Wow, that's beautiful. Hemp soaps, isn't it?
Lovecraft Soap Company. He's got to work on his packaging a little bit. But
yeah, but I love the label in them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's happy hippies. I might be carrying hemp soap, you guys, again. So
I didn't realize that cola turned into formaldehyde. Oh my goodness!
Oh gosh, look at this. I just got to show you guys. Look, isn't that so cute? Look at that.
I know. I saw that.
I didn't see that. Look at that. He doesn't even need this sticker. He doesn't even need this on there. It looks. Yeah, he doesn't even need to do that.
Well, he has to have a sticker.
Just right here. He could put something right here. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's true. That's
he doesn't even need. Yeah, he could just put something the ingredients, but that's just perfect the way.
Oops. Yeah.
That's so cute, you guys. So I might be carrying hemp soap. Any of you guys here that are like to support me and Julie, please do that. Okay, we don't ask for any money. We do this 2 hour of counseling, of health and wellness counseling for 2 hours every Tuesday for you guys. But if you guys would support us, we'd really appreciate if you could support us by purchasing my medicine and scheduling a reading with Julie. You can go to my website, elevatedbyclaudene.com. And go under services, and you'll see the services that I provide for counseling and Julie's, what she provides for doing psychic readings. And I'm on all my products there. Go to my product list, and not all my products, most of my products, to get access. The ones
you can list online.
The ones that I'm allowed to put on there, yes. I can't put them all on there. But for the ones who do a plant medicine and spiritual consultation with me, once you do that, then that gives you access to all of my medicine. I know I have a few of you guys that are on right now that have already done this with me and who are using my medicine for healing. So just spread the word. The only way anyone's going to know about me is by word of mouth and me doing these lives that I do twice a week for you guys. So, and again, as Nova will tell you, she comes here for for counseling and for, to find friends, like-minded people, instead of going to her AA meetings.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
We appreciate you not confirming that you have a problem every day and that you are working on you.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a problem. You make the decision. You make the choices.
Exactly. So when she told me that just really
Yeah,
that
makes
was
me
so
happy.
sweet. I know, it made me so happy when she said, "You guys are better than my AA meetings. I don't even go to those." So, but she's smart. She's coming on here and she knows she's going to get 2 hours, and she's always on my Monday night live too, and she's going to get 4 hours of free counseling. So,
And that, if you're talking about AA, that's 4 days of AA.
Yep.
In
Yep.
2 days time.
Yep.
So
Yep. Without
without having,
you admitting that you are powerless to your addiction.
because you're not.
Whatever.
No.
You're not. No,
Don't
you're not.
accept that, people.
Yeah,
You
don't
are
accept that.
you mind over matter. You can make the difference. You've got to make the choice, though. Let's see what she says. I never believed in AA, NA. Yes, I agree with you on all that. My
Exactly.
my
Jess.
ex, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. No. Well, no, it doesn't work. I tried that
Doesn't
too.
work.
Yeah. With my son, when I was like, my son was the one who was addicted to heroin, and I would go to the AA, and I was trying to find anything to help my son. But yeah, I realized that there was no real help out there. And that's why I created what I've created. That's why I do what I do, you guys. To transfer people off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs, alcohol, and any other addiction onto plant-based medicine and onto a healthier lifestyle. But as most of you guys know, it goes a lot deeper than that with what I do. What it really comes to is you facing your traumas and your fears. And then you feel incredible and you just start to really love yourself in a way that you never have before or you ever been taught or told to. We were never given our true, real core truths of
Right.
who we are and where we come from. We were not given that. We were given lies, 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 lies.
And it's empowerment. It's self-empowerment. You doing this, coming here, like she said, Nova's going 4 hours a week. Remember, class tonight is 2 hours. So that's another 2 hours that I usually do. So this is me making a difference in my life, exercising my muscles of spirituality and learning, elevating myself, like she says, and
Spirit
muscles. Spirit
It's all
muscles,
about building those spiritual muscles, you guys. The physical muscles, it's physical and non-physical. And that's the example I try to be. All I can do is be an example for you guys, because if I didn't do the work, this is how I feel. This is how when I was searching and looking for answers and trying to find people to help me, and they would tell me to do this, 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 and this, but yet I would look at them and they looked horrifying. I'd be like, what? I can't take it. I can't take that advice.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, believe me, I
I see a lot of stuff out, and I still do. I see a lot of stuff out there, a lot of stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking advice from you. But
you thank them for their
of course,
story.
Yeah. I had to hear something in there. Like I said, I went seeking, I was searching. So, but the ones who were doing the work, the ones who I knew it. I knew that they were the ones I needed to listen to. I knew they were the ones who had the answers to put me in the direction I needed to. And that is why I do what I do. I am the example. I do what I need to do so you guys can trust me and say, oh, wow, look at her. Okay, yeah, she's doing something right. Because I do have homeostasis and I do have balance in my body. And I do love myself to the fullest. Because who is gonna? If I don't, who's gonna do it?
Amen. Only the Creator. I'm just saying.
And the same goes for you too. And you can change anything about yourself. That's the beauty about it. You can change.
But the AA meetings, as opposed to this kind of meeting, to me, I'd rather have this meeting because you guys are all safe. You can say whatever you want. Like she was talking about her parasite today. There's nothing to be embarrassed about because we all go through these things.
Oh, it is embarrassing. But
you've chosen to be embarrassed.
I know.
I mean, I probably wouldn't take a picture only because I wouldn't want to see it on my phone. But I've taken pictures. Yeah, she's got pictures. But I've got it. I mean, I did take pictures of a 0.75 centimeter stone that I passed on my own without any
Wow.
assistance. And I've seen that one, and I kept it for a while. I did turn it into my doctor so they could tell me what it was. Eh, um, but nothing's changed. But now things are changing. And when this parasite that I feel, when it leaves my body, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to
Take
freak
a
out like she
picture of
did,
it.
but I probably will.
I want to go
But-
deeper into this. I
Yeah.
really do, you guys. I'm going to start educating on these lives that we do. And maybe one of these days I'll show you, hey, this is what it looks like. You guys won't even know that it's my parasite.
Right. And I'm surprised you flushed it down the toilet, right?
Of course I did.
No, there's a lot of people would have saved it.
No.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't save them.
Okay.
I send them down the yucky toilet with the rest of the stuff, and but I do
Bye-bye.
take pictures
Yeah.
so that I can be reminded of what it was. And like I'm telling you guys, I feel amazing. If I didn't think life could get any better, guess what? It got a lot better and a whole lot more brighter for me. So I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm really happy this happened. I was really on the fence about talking about this today, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to gross too many people out.
Well,
that's not my intention at all. But
And we know this time
But
of
it
day,
is
some
gross.
people could be eating, but that it has nothing to do. I mean, it's something that's happening.
yeah, it's
And
real.
it's happening in
This is
Europe.
real life.
Yeah, it's real
this
life.
is real life. And this is happening to me, who, you guys, I've been eating so clean. I mean, especially
Mm-hmm.
for the past year, getting sugar out of my life. But prior to that, I really didn't have a whole lot of sugar in my life. But
Oh,
then but I did, because I was finding out that there's added sugars. There's a difference between natural sugars and added sugars.
Yeah.
Just in something as simple as oh geez, what was it? Frozen berries.
oh yes.
Thinking that I was okay by having some frozen berries because I love to have smoothies and stuff. What else? There is just
I know.
little things, but they add up, you guys. You know,
Read the
just like maybe
ingredients.
one added sugar here or two added sugars here. There was another thing my sunflower seed peanut butter. That was one
Oh
of them.
my goodness.
My 4 added sugars.
Oh, 4 grams of added sugar.
Yeah, 4 grams of added sugars, you guys, to my sunflower seed, not natural, added. So
Added, yeah.
just these little things, and they build up, you guys. I was still feeding this parasite sugar.
Well, and you showed me the other day gluten-free. Were they tortillas or something?
Nan.
Naan,
We went
yeah.
to the store. We went to the last week when we got off of our live. We went over to the market, and I had heard there was some gluten-free naan. I hadn't really looked at it or anything, even though I do have it in my freezer because someone bought it and they stuck it in there.
Right.
And we didn't really pay much attention to it till we went in and we saw it at the store.
Yeah.
She pulls it out, and what was it? 4
grams per serving.
per serving.
people.
Per serving.
Per serving.
Per serving.
There's a difference
Mhm.
between the whole package and per
That's
serving.
another thing too. the whole
Always
package.
look at the per serving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh,
Yes.
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It really is. And that's how I was getting these preservative sugars in my diet prior to me eating clean. Because I've been eating clean, oh gosh, I don't know. I've been off of meat now. I've been a vegetarian for 6 years, but I've been off of red meat for at least 10 years. And I've been off soda for a long time ago, and alcohol and all that stuff, and candy and everything for about 15. But that was because I was always in training for something, because I used to competitively run. So, yeah.
And like I said, the only time I had soda was when I was driving just to stay awake. But yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I haven't been driving that
Yogurt.
much.
Pam.
Yes, yogurt has,
Yes.
has sugars in it too. You
Okay.
got to look at everything.
Mhm. Yes, I love just good old plain probiotic yogurt. A lot of people can't eat like I do. I can eat sauerkraut just out of a jar, just like this. I love sauerkraut. So I love tart foods, and spicy foods. So there, yeah, just get yogurt, get probiotic yogurt, and go ahead and if you need to sweeten it, add a little bit of honey, a guava, maple syrup. You can add something, add a little bit of fruit. That always
Monk fruit is
monk
very
fruit.
good.
You've got so
Very
many
good.
things. And I'm all about the probiotics and prebiotics. Okay.
Yes.
I am making a chia seed pudding today.
Ooh.
I'm going to probably make a blueberry one and a strawberry one. And chia seeds are everything, you guys. Chia seeds, another thing. They also kill parasites too. So when I get a sweet tooth or I want something, just like a dessert, that's my go-to. I will be having that. That's what I'll have, and then I'll go get my yogurt. I love yogurt. And at my farmers market, you guys, there's this guy who mastered probiotic uh, yogurt with different flavored fruits. He's got mango, he's got strawberry, I got peach, and it's natural sugars with a probiotic. He told me that his yogurt is so healthy and so good for you that you can eat a whole container and your blood sugar won't even go up at all, not one bit. So,
Well, in the type that you buy from the Asian store,
Mhm.
is it White Mountain? I think that's the name of it.
yeah, it's Belgium yogurt.
Yeah, it's Belgium.
Probiotic. It's Belgium. I shop at a funny store. I really don't go to the grocery stores too much unless I got to get like something for my Jewel Moon, and I'll go looking for gourmet cheeses sometimes. But I pretty much go to the farmers market and I go to an Asian market right next to my facility. And I just love that store. And I know these Asian markets and health stores. I'll go to Whole Foods. I'll go to Whole Foods.
Sprouts.
I'll go to Sprouts. I'll go to those kind of grocery stores. Yeah, those I'll go to. Good morning. I do trust those. But the best thing is just to grow. I try to grow what I can. And my daughter has a very thriving garden. My daughter-in-law, who's also my assistant, she's starting a huge garden in her backyard. So as a family, we work together as a unit on doing this. And in fact, my daughter, she's been ahead of the game now. My daughter is a master gardener, and most of her backyard is a huge garden. I was there Sunday shoveling rocks and dirts for about 4 hours. But I was grounding at the same time and getting exercise. It's a lot of work to get a garden going.
Yeah.
It is.
Don, I wanted to mention now that you're on is I most likely won't be at class tonight because it is my granddaughter's birthday tonight. So
It's enormous. Yes, I like Lily Market too. They have the best bamboo plants, don't they?
which one?
Lily. There's
Lily?
another one. Yeah, there's Lily Market.
And where's the Lily Market?
It's off of Peoria and 83rd Avenue, I think.
Oh, that far? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just catty corner to here.
Actually, I've been over that way.
That's where I get.
83rd?
Yeah, I bet you right now they
Peoria.
got the heart. That's where I got my heart bamboo right there. My heart shaped bamboo.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
And then that bamboo right there. Yeah, they've got tons of bamboo there. I love it. Yep, I go to Lily's to get the lamb for my fur baby because she's on a raw diet. Yeah.
I'll let her know you said that. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's Julie's granddaughter's
you.
birthday today.
Yep. Yeah.
How old is she? 14?
15.
15. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Funny.
Next year she'll be driving.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. They grow up fast.
Yeah, she's been asking, how soon do I get my permit and all this? Well, do they have driver's training in school anymore? Because you need that first, please. I know. I loved it. Driver's ed at school.
Yeah. Fine. Because you got to drive afterwards. You got your permit.
Well, yeah, but this was a long time ago. But Warner also. Oh, on Warner?
In Mesa. Oh, there's
Yeah.
another one.
Well, Chandler, Mesa, Gilbert.
But yeah, these
Warner
little
Road. Warner Road in Mesa.
Yeah,
Okay.
these little
I'll have to
Asian
check it out.
markets and Indian
Mhm.
markets, all these little markets, they have a lot of good stuff, a lot of really good foods.
Oh, and I'm going to type in another one. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is in Mesa at Dobson and Baseline. It is Mediterranean. It is fantastic. They have Mediterranean food there. They have a deli that they have baklava. I know that has sugar, so I haven't had any. It's beautiful to look at. I look at pastries as they are art
Oh, that's a good way of doing it.
because I don't want to eat the art, and it really has helped. Believe me, having that mindset.
Yes. It after so long, it'll just kind of gross you
Yes.
out. But yeah, pastries and those are fun to look at, chocolates and stuff to see what everyone's doing with their chocolates. But it is an art. You're right.
Summer.
It is an art. But it's not something that's good for you. So
No, but it's good to look at. I'm just saying, it's pretty. Very
and I
pretty.
also have a baker who bakes me sugar-free cakes, and right now she's doing blueberry muffins for my grandson.
Ooh.
And she cooks with everything all natural, she never uses sugar, she never uses preservatives, nothing. And she makes some of the best carrot cakes and zucchini cakes and donuts.
Wow.
Her donuts are incredible. um, my grandson also has parasites, and right now we're trying to, it's really hard because he's only 7 years old, and his palate,
Oh, wow.
he only eats 7 things anyways.
That sounds like my granddaughter.
Oh my goodness. I don't even think he really likes to eat, to be honest with you. I don't. I just think some people are born with
Yeah.
such strong taste buds or very weak taste buds, and they just don't enjoy food. I've met many people like that in my life. And yeah,
Thank you.
he is
Yeah.
very thin. He is a very thin kid. I don't think he'll ever have a weight problem because he just doesn't like food. He just doesn't. And if he does, it's
Junk.
hmm it's sugar, 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 sugar.
Yeah.
He loves Doritos. So
Oh,
yeah, we're figuring out a way how to make healthy Doritos. Man, those Doritos are so poisonous, you guys. Did you know that they don't catch on fire? I think it's what I heard. Someone told me one time. Bunch of kids at the park that I was working at as a bartender at a huge sports complex. They were trying to catch all the chips on fire. They couldn't catch the Doritos
Oh,
on
wow.
fire. I'm like, oh shit.
fire retardant. Oh,
Well,
wow.
that's dangerous.
And they put it in your body?
They're eating them.
Okay.
So
If your child has dark circles under their eyes, you should consider that there are toxic metals, right?
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Heavy metal detoxes I do all the time. I actually have chaga. Chaga is a mushroom that detoxes heavy metals and inflammation on the body. You want to hand it to me? It's actually probably closer to you, the one right there. Yep.
These are the rocks.
This is something you guys can see. These are the chaga rocks. And this is really good. This is a really good mushroom, and it tastes so good. It is such a very good mushroom tea. It tastes amazing. It doesn't really taste much like anything. You can add lemon and cucumber to it. You can add honey to it. You can do whatever you want. You can drink it hot or cold. So it's a very nice tea. I have it brewed up in a huge canister in my facility all the time.
Oh, Summer, I'm sorry.
I was eating Doritos last night. Oh yeah, summer. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to choose what you want. It's totally up to you.
Why
And
Doritos?
so-
Why?
Ugh.
I mean, why not some good old like? I mean, there's better alternatives. Salsa and corn chips or tortilla chips or something are even better. It's
I
better
like
than that.
pepitas, the pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds. I know.
I
know.
I roast
love 'em.
them with 5 C's, which is the, if I can get it right in the order, cayenne pepper, cardamom, cut it off, cinnamon, cloves, and cumin. and they help
Mm.
kill parasites as
Oh,
well.
all that stuff does. Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock. Notice the image you use for your live streams. The photo of the two of you is great. Oh, thank you. And that was done in here.
No, that he's talking about the other one with us up against the wall, probably. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it might have been the one against the wall. That might be it.
We
too.
do
You're
have
right.
we did
We have
we've
a
taken a
couple.
lot
Yeah.
of good pictures, I think.
I haven't seen that many of them. I
yeah.
don't know. I have to go look.
I
back
know
at
we
my-
have to go through my phone and your phone, and I have to send
Thank
over
you.
everything I have. But thank you. Yes, we are probably going to do another photo shoot here again.
Also, Summer, always check the sugars and how much added sugar.
Look at your ingredients. Everything has
Yeah.
ingredients, and start googling those words. Just that's simple, and you'll start seeing what it is. And you'll be like, holy moly!
Yeah. And before we leave, one of the things that always upsets me is Costco roasted chicken. I read the ingredients. I have not had Costco chicken since.
Yeah.
Not. Please read the ingredients. I know it tastes phenomenal. No, it doesn't say just chicken. It does not. So please read it.
And when you're polluted with all of these toxins, you guys, I don't really understand how you're connecting. Because I know that when I was polluted and stuff, I wasn't connected that well. There's no way.
Right. It's more difficult.
It's more difficult. No, there's no way. You just are fooling yourself. You're lying to yourself. The more that you get cleaned up, the more that you purify yourself, and these are facts, the more your channels get cleaned up, the better you can get your messages, the better that you're in tuned. But being polluted, I don't even think for me, I feel like I'm only like maybe an inch there to where I could be if I didn't have this stuff laid upon me in my air, if I wasn't breathing it and it wasn't getting on my skin through the shower and everything else and every other way it does. Everything is polluted. But if I wasn't receiving these nanobots through this air, through these chemtrails and stuff here in this, and Mother, she's drowned with it too. I can only imagine we would be probably in our full power. We'd be able to do everything that we should be able to do. Teleport, manifest things out of thin air.
Don, I think both. I think it's what the chicken is raised on and also what they add to it.
I wouldn't even touch chicken at this point. I won't even touch
she
chicken.
doesn't
I won't
eat
touch
meat
any
at
of
all.
that. I won't touch at all. There's no need. I'm fine. You can live without meat. We were not meaty. The human body really, I don't believe, was meant to ever really take meat. But that's just my.
Well, the thing is, you've been working on this quite a while. Like you said, you just got rid of parasite. Okay.
My host.
And like you've told Nova, you have to take it slowly. So all of us are taking it slowly and getting rid of the toxins and get rid of the parasites and everything else and doing better for ourselves. Loving yourself is one of the first things to do so that you can really get in tune with your mind, body, and soul and make a difference.
Exactly. And there's a lot of mushrooms out there, you guys, that replace meats. There is so many mushrooms out there. You've got chicken of the woods, which tastes just like chicken. You've got morels, which tastes just like red meat. You've got, what else is there another one? We've got lobsters.
Well, don't you have a hen of the woods? I know you have chicken of the woods, but you have hen of something.
Oh, hen of the woods. That's my talkies.
Okay.
Chicken of the woods is different.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot. And if you don't like mushrooms, just cut them up really, really, really small. And then you'll start acquiring a taste for them. That's what I do with what I do with my children and stuff. And I do with people who don't like mushrooms, and I'll cook something and I'll be like, oh, there's mushrooms in that. And they're like, you're kidding me. My daughter-in-law, she doesn't like mushrooms, and she'll eat something and she won't even know there was a mushroom in it.
Oh, she made chili with 3 pounds of mushrooms, and it was fantastic. You would not have known there was mushrooms in it. How do you know if you have parasites? You're living and breathing.
Do you crave certain foods? Did you crave those Doritos?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get headaches, get stomach aches, do your joints hurt, do your muscles hurt, you short of breath.
There's so many ways to tell.
Everything that's wrong with you is probably because of a parasite. You have bad eyesight, you got bad teeth, you got bad breath, your poop stinks really bad. There's so many signs that you have parasites. And then there's a lot of different parasites too out there. I just talk about what, 8 of them that I'm, pretty familiar with. More so, like 6 of them though, to be honest with you. There's 2 of them that I've only worked with 1 or 2 times, so I'm still learning those 2, but I have worked with them.
Which one did you say that you passed?
I passed a type of a fluke. It's it's in the fluke family is all I can say, because of the way the color of it was and the way that it was shaped.
Bye, Don.
Marry everything. Whoever's taking off. Bye, Don. Got to
What
go
was it?
reading chat. Oh, okay. He's taking off. You probably signed off.
Yeah.
Okay. So she said, yeah. So that's how you know you have parasites. Do you see floaties floating around in your eyes? All kinds of signs. Tons of signs.
Yes. I have. I crave chocolate a lot.
Mhm. That's
Chocolate,
sugar.
yeah, it could mean the sugar, and they love sugar, so they want to eat on that. But it is 10:10. Yes, it's still 10:10. So that means we are done for the day.
Yes, you. Oh, look at that. 10-10. All right, you
Yeah.
guys.
I don't know where that came from, but it keeps restreaming that question. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. How do you get rid of parasites? We've been talking about that all day. I know you came in later summer, so please go back to the beginning and listen because we go through it a lot. We did last week. We most likely will talk about it again next week.
Yes. Yeah, come tune in. This again. This is a show where we give health and wellness information by our own anecdotal evidence and perspective. I help people transfer off of pharmaceuticals and street drugs onto plant-based medicine and alcohol. And you can go to elevatedbyclaudene.com to see more of what I do. And I also have Julie on there under services too. And we will be continuing to talk about this because this is just a very important topic to me. And I'm here to help and guide you guys and get you guys through this. Like I did say earlier to Nova, it's a slow and easy. But if you want to get aggressive on it, you can get aggressive on it. It's just where you're at and how much energy and how much self-control do you have. That's pretty much what it comes to with all of this. And thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys again next Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
And I want to remind you that there is a class tonight in approximately 8 hours. And you need to, if you want to come, please send an email to advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, and Don will send you the link. Those who don't identify themselves, I do not send links to. So if I just got a bunch of numbers last week. So if you were the one who sent that, please tell me who you are so I can make sure that you are eligible to come in. And also tomorrow morning, I will be back to do readings with Bonnie. And that is at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. The show is called Ask the Angels. And that, yes. And then, yeah, I'm thrown off there. Wednesday evening will be A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that will be around 6 p.m.-ish Mountain Standard Time. Thursday is Sonoran Mystic Tarot and Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. And that's between, starting time is between 11 and 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. On Friday, I will be back with Scott and the Gabriel Project, and that's at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. 10 a.m. on Saturdays is Susan Grayson, and she will be early. Not sure how long she'll be there, so get there quick. She does 4 cards for you, and she's done. And on Sunday, Psychic Sunday with Bonnie and Jess. And that will be at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully at 3 p.m.-ish Mountain Standard Time on Sunday as well will be Sherry Berry and A5 Says. And then on Monday is Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Tea Time. And then we will be back Tuesday.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for coming on. And we love you all. Love and blessings.
Happy everything. Bye-bye.
Have a great one.